introduce ourselves?
Okay, I'm starting recording now.
Well, we got a little bit of like blank noise because the noise reduction, and just like 5 seconds or so.
Here goes economics student, ladies and gentlemen.
You're still watching it. You're not speaking into the mic.
Oh right.
I'm gonna have to like turn. I'm gonna have to close this so people can't like
Honestly,
see it.
I don't think there's gonna be too
Stop
much.
staring at it. You're just staring
I'm
at
looking
it.
at the thing.
I'm looking at the thing.
There's not gonna be too much white noise because we can barely hear ourselves.
Wait, what noise?
Yeah, but if we amplify. Yeah, but if we amplify the noise, that white noise will be louder as well. That's
Sorry,
why we need
Nathan.
your noise profile.
I need to do a tri-sesh.
No, that's not. You're not smoking. Hey,
I'm smoking 3 things at once.
that's
Hey,
just
Will,
a tripod.
Do you like this?
Where the hell did you get that?
From the top of my fridge.
Wait, are we actually have we started the episode? So do I have to visually describe that now?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to visually describe this?
Nathan, go ahead.
Well, it is the 2 characters from Boss Baby 2, the Boss Baby, and that.
Back in business.
Back
Boss
in
baby.
business.
Back in
We
business.
didn't introduce any of ourselves. These are
We
2 new members.
Yeah,
Boss
sorry
Baby.
Two
about
of us
that.
are gone.
Back in business on Netflix, might I add. Very
On Netflix.
underrated as a TV show.
It was a bad TV show.
What
was
the
it about?
fuck?
Wait, which one?
So, no, what's that
Why
about
did
to
you watch
introduce
it?
us? I didn't watch it. I like watched 1 episode. I was like,
Oh, so you watch 1 episode and you think it's bad?
of course it's bad.
I watched the entire thing, Nathan. I think I'd know.
Why'd
have
you
a
watch the
problem.
whole thing?
We have 2 new guests on today. We have Nathan and Nefeli, if you guys want to say hi.
Hello, I'm Nathan, and I was mentioned in the previous episode. Please go watch that previous episode, or just see where I was mentioned.
What?
Where were you mentioned?
In some, like, when I got hit by an ambulance. That story.
He's the ambulance.
I'm the
Yeah,
ambulance
I
guy.
remember that.
What do you mean you remember that? You didn't listen to the podcast.
I remember on the Discord server he had a photo of him being
Oh,
hit by
that's
the
true.
ambulance.
Is there a thumbnail for the podcast?
I drew the shitty MS Paint drawing as a bit of a joke, but I was thinking
What's it called online?
it's on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, but okay, wait, hold on, I'll open Discord.
I do believe it is called Unnamed Podcast.
Yeah,
That's gonna be really easy to find on YouTube.
I know. Oh.
yeah, that's our thumbnail. I did a shitty MS Paint of all the 4 members.
This isn't even the recording setup.
Yeah, but you can tell who everyone is.
I barely
I
can.
cannot.
Only because of the props that we're holding.
Who's the guy on the far left, Nathan?
Oh, I
Why
wonder
is
who.
Finn drinking soda?
That's his iPhone.
Oh. Is that a Pokemon Go on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know that was that until you explained it, but like, yeah.
The guy on the far left is doing an old sesh.
Yeah.
Gracie's
Guys, I'll
got
pay for the vodka water bottle.
guys, I'll pay for it.
All right.
Did
so-
Nefeli ever introduce herself?
No,
No.
she just kind of sat quietly while I waited for her to introduce herself. Go on, it's your turn.
Why do
Nefeli.
I need to introduce myself?
Because you're a new member. Your name was blanked out in the previous episode. Oh,
Blanked out or something.
it was not in the previous episode. Any mention of your name was blanked.
Why is it blanked?
Because
Okay.
You said ate, not eaten, so it's actually wrong.
right. Okay.
This is Nefeli, our new person.
She is-
The coolest one, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
She has a white dog. God forbid.
She's the owner of the white dog we were talking about last episode.
The white dog that sucks.
Best friends with the twins.
I must mention, and that also from previous episode. Sorry, that's not Chucklewood. Why are you laughing at me messing up saying something? All right, previous
Minor
episode.
spelling mistake, minor pronunciation mistake.
Sam and Finn are
Right, take
not
my jacket
here
off.
for this episode. God bless them. They are each respectively being banished from the Shadow Realm due to production costs.
They both got hit by the same car, and we can't afford an ambulance.
Why is Finn not here again?
Because he was tired from
Oh,
yesterday.
okay. So he's tired from yesterday,
And then he had stuff on today.
and Sam isn't here because
Didn't get ready for gym on time.
what was his
He
reason?
didn't get ready to the gym on time.
What was his reason? I'm gonna get the
it
exact
was-
quote.
It was that his parents, something.
Good job.
I feel like every time he says something about his parents, he's doing a bit, but I know it's real. So it's really?
Sam couldn't make it because his parents are pissed that he wasn't ready for gym. Why was he getting ready for gym half an hour before we were supposed to meet up for recording?
I
don't
assume
know.
it was earlier in the day and they were arguing about it.
And they just told him he couldn't come now.
Yeah, because he was like, "Can I go out?" No, because earlier you didn't do this.
That's
So-
enough.
Yeah.
I mean, he still might come over. I told him he could.
That doesn't mean he will, though.
That is true.
I told him he could, so maybe he will.
You were surprised when Nefeli told you that she said she might come and then she came. You think that you telling Sam that
Well,
he can come is going to make
maybe
him come?
coming is usually I'm not coming.
Not for me.
Nefeli, yes it is.
No, it's not. I might come. It's probably I will come.
What? This is nonsensical.
And if you take 2 lefts in the puzzle room, you'll get to the exit.
Okay, Nathan, your turn.
My turn for wait, what? Am I just like the conversationalist
Yeah,
now?
we gotta start
Yeah,
somewhere.
you're the whole conversation. Every single party's
Don't
just you.
start on.
Oh, well, that's not fair to put so much pressure.
Nathan,
Well,
just start it.
I am. That's what I was building up to it. You
You
can't.
started already.
Oh my
Jesus.
god! Oh, right.
Nathan, can you hurry the fuck up?
What?
No offense.
Do you not have your conversation topics prepared?
No, I don't have a
We-
script. We don't.
We
none of
told
this
you to
is
write
scripted.
them down before
No,
the
you
episode.
didn't.
Yeah, we've all got ours.
Of course.
I
If
remembered
you-
mine.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. What's yours?
Hey, it's
Now
not
you-
my turn.
It's not. Okay. I skip.
You can't skip.
What do you mean I can't skip?
Why the fuck are there
You have to
teeth on
pick
the
up one,
ground?
Nathan.
Please tell me they haven't been in your mouth.
No, they haven't been in my mouth.
What are
Those
they?
don't fit in my mouth. That's why they're all down there.
Glow in the dark teeth. By
So-
the
They're
way.
not even. They're not glow in the dark. They're just green.
Oh, they're just green. Oh.
Where in the room that we're in, there's a mirror, and down the bottom of it, like got these 5 like teeth, like Halloween teeth that you put in your mouth for vampires, on the floor, and they're green, but they're not glow in the dark.
They're also like baby sized. I don't think
Also,
they'd fit anyone's
If
mouth.
you notice, there's 3 front teeth,
Wait, what?
I
which is
don't-
part of the reason why it doesn't fit in my mouth.
This one has 5 front teeth.
No, but look,
No, the bottom
there's,
teeth.
there's 5 here, but like these 3 in your mouth. If you look, there's only 2 front teeth.
Yeah, I count 2.
Yeah, so there's 3 here.
I don't think that would. Yeah, no, that would not fit. Like, what practical? Who designed this?
Hold
I
on,
don't
Nathan.
know. There was
Show,
like
us
a-
your, show us your teeth.
No, I
Nathan has 1 front tooth.
don't have one front tooth. Dude.
There's a hole right next to it.
Nathan, how'd you get 1 front tooth?
Well, it's a long story. I did have to fall down a flight of stairs to get that one.
I accidentally sat on my stand and I cracked it now.
How did
Actual?
you
You
accidentally
accidentally-
sit on it? You were holding it the whole time.
Yeah, what?
You wouldn't get it, Nathan.
Did you just put it under yourself and like, I'm
It
going
was
to
like
sit
I put
down.
my microphone stand under my leg and it sort of.
Nice one.
Is it really that frail? What are you?
You
Stop.
just threw the teeth. Stop throwing the teeth.
Don't make me get my tri-sesh.
Oh, you're gonna kill me with a vampire stick?
Hear me
My
out,
vampire
Nathan.
teeth?
3 seshes in 1 sesh.
Isn't that a thing where you have like 2 cigarettes in like one?
You can have like 100 cigarettes in one.
Have you seen that guy that had 100 cigarettes in his mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that video.
Was he
Yeah.
on
It's like a
leather?
world record holder?
Yeah.
How do you even practice for
He
that?
did that and then tried to do it again
Yeah.
and like aim for the new record. That was insane. I don't. It was
He
like
died.
world's biggest mouth as well.
I don't. Yeah, it was. I don't understand how you even practice for that because you just get cancer. Basically, 100 cigarettes it's lighted all at once. And how do you just practice smoking like that?
I mean, you probably just practice like putting as many in your mouth as possible. Like
How the fuck can you even fit 100 cigarettes though?
he was also the world record holder for world's biggest.
Yeah, but they're
mouth.
like a centimeter
No, it was
across
world's
each,
biggest
right?
mouth. That was him
Oh,
also.
right.
That's what I was about
How
to
big
say
would
when
that
we
be? Would
started
that be
talking.
like that much?
Why
So-
would you do a visual in podcast? You
Is
can't.
it about this much?
About this
Nathan,
much.
would you say it's about this much?
No, I think it's about this much. Of course, you know what I
I
mean.
think the stack might be this
Stop
tall.
making a
Yeah.
triangle and like triangle shapes. Your mouth is not a triangle.
Visually, for our viewers at home, about the size of Nathan's head, I think.
That's not helpful. No one knows the size of my head.
Trust me, Nathan. Yes, they do. Come on.
It's about a fifth of a water balloon.
What is it like? Is it like the Great Wall of China? Like you can see it from space or something?
You can't see it from space.
No, my head or the Great Wall of China? Which one?
Gracie, why the hell do you have a hamburger on your
It's
fucking?
not a hamburger.
There's
Nathan,
no ham
That's-
or.
Do you think that's a hamburger?
Nathan, could you please form a field analysis on the thing on Gracie's bedstand?
Well, looks like a piece of cheese,
I think that's a
something
piece of cheese.
fried in batter, and 2 pieces of bread to make some kind of sandwich with tomato sauce on the side. I don't know what exactly the mystery battered thing is. My guess would be it could be fish.
You would be correct in that assumption.
I
I left it in for 30 minutes more than I was meant to.
Really?
Yeah, I was doing something else. I was in the other room and I didn't set a timer. So I was just like, and then I ran back to the kitchen.
I mean, it looks perfectly.
Did you
edible,
make that
honestly?
noise?
Yeah, I made that out loud. The thing is like perfectly edible because every single frozen food company, they tell you it's like 10 minutes for the optimum cooking, but it's actually like 40 if you want to get it correct.
Yeah, it's never right.
10 minutes is just the amount that you need to make it edible without killing you.
It's just like warm.
It's like everything apart from frozen pizza has a requirement, and I don't know why. It's like why wouldn't you just put that on there? There's no selling point to your food being less time.
Moments like these make me miss the frozen food man. May he rest in peace, Samuel. Samuel. Moment of salute, Nathan. Please salute for our viewers at home.
I really loved it when he would get the apple and rhubarb thing instead of the apple pie.
Every single time Sam steals his fucking apple crumble from Woolworths.
You mean
Every single
borrows?
Borrows
He
the
doesn't-
apple
he
crumble.
He borrows it,
He
and then he
doesn't-
also borrows the like custard.
And then doesn't eat it. He gets an apple crumble just to put it in Gracie's bin and then leaves. Name one time Sam has ever eaten that apple crumble.
The one time he's eaten the whole thing, he ate it out of the thing and then poured the custard into the thing, so he's eating it.
He's eating the whole tray,
It was
basically.
actually like he was eating like fucking cereal. There's an image of it in this like Discord, and it's just him with a whole bowl like.
Who the fuck eats apple crumble and above who eats rhubarb apple crumble? Like what the fuck is wrong with
Do
you?
you know what? Do you know what? Like at the beginning when he started stealing them, when his first rhubarb one, I was like, okay, there's a spoon for this, so you can spoon it out onto your plate because it's apple crumble.
Yeah.
And he looked at me like I was insane. I was like, do you want a knife for that? It's called apple crumble. It's going to crumble. And he's like, no, give me a knife. And then he went back to the spoon because he realized I was correct.
He's British. It's the
hate
only thing
apple
he knows how to
crumble.
use.
It's literally just apple pie but deconstructed.
Yes, I hate apple pie too.
No,
What?
I'm with
You
the
like
felly
hate
on this
apples
one.
or something?
I hate cooked apples.
I had cooked apples. That's fair.
Why?
They're just not meant to be
Is it
cooked.
just because they're too mushy, or like what's the?
I just think it's really hard to cook particular fruits like apples and oranges, and
I mean,
cooked pears are alright.
who's cooking? No, never mind. I've heard of cooked pears before.
Yeah.
But not many dishes. Who cooks like straight up just the orange though?
You do.
I don't cook straight up. You cook the like the zest and like the skin and for like flavoring.
I know people.
and
There's
things.
probably like orange jam, but that's about
Yeah,
it.
marmalade.
That's
Yeah.
marmalade. It's not great. I'm gonna be honest. Marmalade is like I love Paddington and all, but like come on, dude.
Oh, you
That's-
actually
that's
copied
not a-
Marmite. It was
Marmalade
actually...
is like the jam that you eat when there's no other jam in the fridge. That's the only like function.
I
that
can
it
get
serves.
behind marmalade. I've
I
had a
hate
bit of
all
it.
jam with pulp in it.
Thanks, Nafel.
Jam is pulp.
Yeah, I have
That
to
is
strain.
what that
I have to
is.
strain it.
I like my chemical
what
jam.
You, what you want is jelly. Jelly is different from jam.
How can you have pulp-free jam?
You strain. You put
That's
the
like
jam in the strainer.
strawberry
and then strain
jam.
It.
You're
minus
just
the
eating
strawberry.
syrup. You're eating syrup. That's what you
better
want.
than
What is
jam.
wrong with you?
Yeah, I get the ice cream like syrup and just put it on toast. That's what you're doing. How would you? Yeah, I strain jam. Are you like listening
What is
to
left
yourself?
after you strain
It
jam?
tastes really good.
What is it? What are you eating though?
It's jam without pulp in it.
You're eating like
The
nothing.
jam
Jam
without
with no
pulp in
pulp.
it isn't jam, because jam is pulp.
Okay, I'm
do you
done,
know
I'm
how you
done.
make jam? Do you know how you
yes,
make
I
jam?
do know how you make jam.
So you do understand that jam is just cooking fruits and like.
Yeah,
So.
but I just can't have a bit in it.
Oh,
That's all it is.
It's really off.
jam is the bits.
I hate the bits. I can't eat.
What the hell? Okay.
If I'm eating jam, I have to strain it.
Nathan, talk some sense into her, please.
Okay, so when you make jam, right, it is the fruit, and you mush that and basically make it into syrup and stuff,
Yeah.
and sugar, and
Okay.
emulsify it into like this jam.
Yeah.
What you're telling me is then you remove like all of the solids, so it's just basically a syrup.
Yeah.
You're eating syrup.
You don't like jam, you just like syrup. There's a difference.
No,
it's just a
I
fruit
like
syrup.
the jam. I just
No,
don't
you
like
don't.
the
You don't
bits
like
in
don't
it.
like the
Because
jam.
I
the
do
jam
like the
is the
jam.
No,
bits.
you don't.
I like the taste of it.
No, you just like fruit syrup. You don't like jam. There's a
No,
difference.
I like jam.
I
No,
like
you don't.
jam, but I don't like any of the parts of jam. I just like jam.
You know, I kind of fancy a hamburger without the patty or the cheese. Or
I'd like all the
lettuce.
solid bits removed from my burger, please.
Okay. What?
Why am I getting 100
He'll be
messages?
there. He'll be there.
What did I tell you? I was ridiculed. I was ridiculed by the likes
my
of this podcast.
Oh my.
I will
hands up.
stand in my
hands are up.
vindication, Nathan.
My hands are up.
I'm not
He was right,
bro-fisting
he was
you.
right.
I'm not bro-fisting you over Sam.
Nathan, you owe me a bro fist. I was right.
That's
and
exactly what I'm not bro-fisting you.
Why
Just
do you
do
not-
it.
No, I'm not.
You missed.
Is that better?
Why would you foot?
I didn't do anything with them.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Alright, okay.
I didn't do anything. I didn't.
You guys hyped for Spider-Verse 2?
I mean, that's
When's that coming?
next year, right?
Really?
Yeah, it got delayed.
I saw a trailer for it in the cinemas the other day.
You did?
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's probably also just delayed.
Yeah, it's through the same
Spider-Verse.
trailer, like from its initial announcement.
2... Oh.
It's the same thing with the Mario movie. It got delayed.
It's
Thank
a Mario
God.
movie.
Yeah, Super Mario.
Oh, I'm so hyped for the Mario movie.
The
I
only
can't-
thing I'm looking forward to is Jack Black in it, because he's always good.
Mm.
Because, like, every single other person
Yeah, Spider-Verse is coming out on the 2nd of June.
next year, I assume.
Yep,
Cringy.
that is...
Wait,
yeah,
what? What did you say? What?
Spider-Verse is so
cringy?
cringe.
No, I'm
No.
saying it shouldn't come out 2nd of June. It should come out
Oh.
earlier.
Why?
That release date's cringe.
That,
Yeah.
You know, I think they should rush the product.
Yeah,
so
they
it's
should.
That's
worse.
not based. Oh, the release date's later.
I want my Chris Pratt in Spider-Verse, please, Nathan, and I will have him now.
Sorry. Best I can offer you is Charlie Day as Luigi.
Who the fuck is Charlie Day?
He's the guy from that really fun crazy show. Oh, it's like Sunny Side something.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah, I
Always
know.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
Is that
yeah,
the one? And he looks insane.
Mm,
Yeah, I've seen a video of him on
What's his
roller
name?
skates, like doing
Charlie
the
Day.
dance.
Yeah,
Holy shit! Wait, hold on.
he's a pretty funny guy.
Charlie Day.
He's the guy who did the conspiracy bit.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
I know his face.
Wait. I think this is a video. Look. This is a video of him.
What the hell is that?
That is literally
We are currently
Nathan.
watching a video of Charlie Day like
Who the hell's
roller
Charlie
skating.
Day?
This is awesome. Oh my god, he's going at it.
What the
Oh, I've got
hell?
break dancing on his roller
How is
skating.
he-
Luigi. This is Luigi.
I can't believe the voice actor for Luigi is breaking it down like that.
What word? Roller
He did
skates.
it on his head.
Oh my
He did a
god.
head spin.
That's so sick.
What?
That is literally Nathan at the snow thingy. What was it called? Ice
Ice
skating.
skating.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
if
did-
you know
I did a
that's
spin.
actual, like-
We were all trying to ice skate when we all went, right? We were trying to all learn how, and Sam was falling over, God rest his soul, pulling down with him, and then here comes fucking Nathan, not Joshua, sorry.
Why did you?
Oh, rinking
Why my
around.
pseudonym is Joshua? Yeah.
I called him Joshua because all he was doing was flexing on me that he could ride his ice rink things. He was zooming
Why is that
around
Joshua?
Because you know Joshuas, they're all fucking little pricks.
I don't
Yeah,
know a
Sean
single
Joshua.
Joshua who's like a prick. I don't know many Joshuas.
I actually only
never
know
met
one
Joshua.
Joshua, so he's a prick. So
Right.
Nathan was doing circles and he was like, "Woo, woo, 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 woo," and I was falling over, broke my leg. I still have a scar on my foot from the fucking ice rink thing where it cut my foot open. And you Nathan,
Mm.
Yeah, Nathan.
you're done, Nathan.
What? I didn't
You're
even do
done.
anything besides from being
Can we
good
have a
at
new-
ice skating.
Oh, here he goes. Oh, it's
You
just
had to be though.
yeah, true. You
What
did,
does
Nathan.
You
You
had to
did.
be though.
What?
Why do you all make? You had to be though. What?
Okay.
How did you?
No, that's a classic. Ooh.
I mean, it's kind of our thing to make plans a couple hours before.
Yeah, because nobody knows the plans are happening until a couple hours.
Yeah,
before.
I feel like there's a sweet spot. Whenever we make things too far in advance, it's like, oh, is this really happening? Oh, it's Nathan's idea.
Is
Make
this
him
really
plan it.
happening? Is this actually happening? Is it cancelled? Nobody
Yeah,
shows.
exactly.
Everyone flakes at the last second when it's like that. But here, everyone shows up because if you don't want to show up, you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that's the only way.
It's like, and whenever we want to plan something like bowling, we need like a team of 3 people dedicated to like making sure the thing is reserved, getting all the money, making sure people are actually coming.
And God forbid people start getting like food or dinner or something.
I think that the funniest bit about group hangouts is splitting the bill.
Oh my God, that math equation, it still haunts me.
it was like it should have been easy. It should have been
We
so
went
It should
easy.
have been easy, but it wasn't.
We went to a restaurant, a ramen place, and we were all ordering one big meal, right? And they were like, because our group was so big, we were over multiple tables, which means we had to order about 3 different people were ordering for the group.
Yeah.
And it turned into like, rather than, oh yeah, you pay for your meal, it started turning like people didn't have some people had cash, so they'd just hand Gracie like a $50 note. And then just be like, oh, this is my meal and a bit of dimmies, but then you owe me money. And then it turned into like, we were doing like complex algebra on the table being
No,
like,
you don't have change, so I'll pay with my money. So you get the refund, but I also get the change for yours. But not really, because you paid for a portion of this one.
Wait, don't
But
I get
that other table's
$20
credit
back?
And the debit card. Do you want the plastic bag or the paper? Like,
It was literally like, oh, but I gave $50. Do you, I think you owe me. So, no, but Jimmy paid for your money. Who goes to your money?
I have a $2 coin. Who is this for? Which $2 coin is this?
And there's a really funny notepad file on my phone where us like desperately trying to figure out who owes whose money. I think I'll try find it again.
And it was even worse because it was like 12 people, so half the table was engaged in conversation, and it was only a couple of people like trying to work it out. So you'd have to interject in conversation and be like, "Hey, so what did you buy? What are you paying for?"
It was so embarrassing.
Yeah, and they're like, "Can you just join the conversation and stop working out equations? Are you a nerd or something?" It's like, "Oh, we need to figure out the thing."
I'm really sorry for being a nerd.
Sorry that I'm a fucking loser. I'm trying to pay for your order.
It felt like
Yeah,
that
I've got it. So I've just got like a long list of, I don't even know what this is. I think it's how much people paid and how much people are owed.
Yeah, it's a remainder.
I don't even know.
Remainder? Why would
Oh,
there be
yeah,
a
what?
Huh?
Because some people
Exactly.
paid more than they were like supposed to. So then that money had to be pooled, and then it was like, oh, if I pay you for this, you know.
What?
I remember giving someone change out of my bag, out of my own money. Because it was just so incomprehensible.
All my years in specialist maths and that equation still
Yeah,
stand me.
I asked you for help, and you couldn't give it to me.
Oh, well done, Nathan.
What the hell in the belly? Right, okay, I was...
Bravo.
No.
Bravo.
Okay,
You
just for like the
you
audio listeners out there, which is all of you, I just realized, Nefeli,
Someone
asked...
else peanuts off the ground, Will.
Nefeli asked for peanuts, which I have in my hands. She held up her hands, I started pouring them, and she just removed her hands. And it just went all over the floor. I don't know what Nefeli was expecting. Why did you move your hand?
I didn't want them from your
This
hand.
will
You
be
didn't
my
want my
pocket
hand?
peanut.
What? Why did you not tell me anything?
Felly, that's dog.
There's more underneath your chair.
Where?
So many peanuts on the floor.
There's one
I started
more.
pouring peanuts, and you just like, no, I don't want any anymore. You could have said something.
That's the end of that. No.
Oh, yes, I've received my 0. No way.
I don't think you guys noticed during that, but Will picked up a peanut off the
no.
ground, put it in his mouth, and took it
See,
back
I
out.
saw that.
Then
We
put it
took
in my
back out.
pocket.
He took it back out and put it in his pocket.
What's the with these ones? Wait. These ones are on the floor.
What do you want me to do about it?
Where should I put them?
Get her new
the
ones, for
bin.
God's sake.
Where's the bin?
Just put them on the
On the
floor.
bin.
Nathan, could you put my pocket mouth peanut in the bin, please?
There's
Thanks,
been in your, there's like
Nathan.
spit. I saw spit come off of that.
Yeah.
Ew, you're disgusting.
Don't
Put it in
touch
the bin,
don't
please,
touch it.
Nathan.
There's spit on it.
Put it in the bin. Can you please put this peanut in the bin, Nathan?
I'm not putting your spit peanut
It's not like
in
it's
the
been
bin.
on the floor in my mouth and in my pocket. Okay,
It's
get
like
her
a
away.
like peanut from a kindergarten. Okay, thank God you made it.
Sorry, guys. Just need to do some curls while we're doing the podcast.
How many kilograms?
Do you want to visually describe how many weights I'm lifting right now, Nathan?
I only use this when I'm like doing stuff in
Will is
like,
currently lifting a bus on the
Yeah.
on the
podcast.
freeway.
A 30-kilogram bus.
What type of bus is 30 kilograms?
I feel like you've already got a handful of peanuts. Come on, man. How are you going to eat them now?
I am. Do you want them back?
Do you want it? Like,
Alright, Nathan, your turn.
I just did the thing.
I
That
don't
was
remember
me.
that.
What were we talking about again?
is
What?
No, I started it. That was mine, because I started talking about the Spider-Verse, so that's my
Exactly.
go done.
Your turn,
Yeah.
Nathan.
his turn?
That was my turn done, Nathan. Your turn.
That's what? No, I started the conversation.
No,
man.
I started it.
I started it.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Come on, Nathan.
I did it.
It's your turn, Nathan.
What? It's like, oh, it's your turn. It's
Go on.
like, it's actually that Spider-Man.
Do you have
meme.
any
It's like-
conversation
no,
topics,
it's
Nefeli?
pointing at each
Um,
other.
Your mom?
Can we go-
Oh,
Did
do
you
we talk
just
about
say your mum as a conversation topic?
I miss Sam.
He was just no. He come in and start talking about seshing. Are you really?
At least it was conversation. To be fair,
Right, I
all
have,
the
I have an idea. I have an
This is
idea. Let me speak. Okay. When I was driving here, so Will in his car.
You're in the middle of chewing.
Stop eating more peanuts. And while it's like,
And I saw him hunched over the steering wheel.
Because I have a small car.
Stop.
I have a tiny car. Fuck, am I supposed to sit up straight?
Yeah.
for the audience out there,
Allow me
Will has
to-
a clown
Allow me to
car.
steer with my back completely straight.
Yeah, he's in a clown car. He's like 6 foot tall.
You're done, Nefeli.
Without any visuals, you look insane. You just made a bunch of like random noises.
They were race car noises.
Nobody knows that. If you want to make
They were race car noises.
Okay,
Can you get
right.
your socks away, Nefeli? Alright. Someone check Life 360 to see where Sam is.
Probably still at his house.
Hey guys, I'll be here in 3 hours when my cigarette is done. Oh, we forgot to have our blunts each this episode.
Oh yeah.
Guess where Sam is?
Did we ever actually do the intro? Where is
At
it?
his house.
At his house.
I mean,
What did I say?
I mean, I don't think we really did the intro. We introduced ourselves as new members.
That's
They
the
really
same-
didn't.
We did that
What
in
did
the
I do?
other podcast. We like barely intro.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know, it's a recurring theme.
This is the unnamed podcast. Nathan's gonna name
Yeah,
it.
we just don't name each other.
Yeah. Nathan, think of a name.
You just said it was an unnamed podcast, and you named me.
Yeah.
I thought the whole bit of it. Didn't you just say? Was
Don't worry, Nathan. I'll bleep your name out.
in post.
I'll just have all mentions of Nathan just completely removed from the record.
That seems.
Go on, Nathan. Think of a name for the podcast.
Think of a name for the podcast. Okay.
You only have one go.
Have one go. Oh.
And if this is wrong,
If it's wrong, how can I name something wrong? As in,
Nathan,
it's not
just go.
thematic.
Go on.
I'll pour peanuts down your
You
back.
put. Well, I don't know. I think it needs to be a reoccurring theme, and have relation between this whole group and podcasting. You can't pull that sus face while you look at me. Stop pulling a sus face while I'm like. You can't stop pulling the rock face. You're like raising one eyebrow out. It is a little concerning.
What's your favourite movie, Nathan?
Favorite movie?
I'll judge it.
How did we get 10 views on the unnamed podcast first episode?
Because we're pretty popular.
Between who?
Who's been watching it?
Who you I know Nathan
I
watched
haven't
it.
promoted it. I only sent it to Nathan directly.
So Nathan watched it. I didn't watch it. Maybe the other people watched it.
I watched it. I think Sam may have. And then
2
Nathan
views.
watched it 8 times.
So we have like 3 of them.
Yep, it was just me. I watched it 8 times. It was pretty entertaining, you know. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, just listening to us not introduce the podcast and then talk for 48 minutes about fuck all.
Right.
That's really...
Speaking of judgment, I have a very personal story to share.
What is it?
I was minding my own business, right?
Mhm.
Sorry if I get a bit emotional. This is pretty distressing to talk about for me. I'm opening up. I was listening to Spotify and I forgot I had my Spotify link to my Discord. And
Oh no.
Aw, man.
I made the mistake of being in a VC with Nefeli, who took it upon herself to brutalize all my Spotify songs. Just like to come out to everyone here, it was very emotional, but I understand getting these things out in the open. She gave my songs a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. That's
She
a
rated Sam's songs higher.
No.
Sam song.
And he listens to Slipknot.
I didn't listen to that one. That one's the actual one. Was it?
What?
No, that one's a 0.
What? So Slipknot is 0 to you.
Mhm.
All right. Okay.
Why don't you tell us what you listen to, Nefeli? Exactly. You're a coward.
You're a
You
coward.
can't judge
No.
other people's music unless your playlist is public.
She
I
only
already
listened
did
to
that.
Taylor Swift. She
I
only
do not
listened
listen to Taylor Swift.
I don't
Liar.
listen to Taylor
I
Swift.
don't.
I have all of her things memorized.
I don't have anything
Yeah.
memorized.
Nefeli suspiciously knows all the lyrics
No, I
to
don't.
semi-ironic
I
sing-alongs that she does.
don't. I don't know the lyrics.
Yeah,
to
I
this.
start-
Every single album name and cover.
Yeah,
and,
I
like,
start
you sang
ironically
it.
singing
Will
to-
started singing Friday Night in Special Class.
Yeah, to mock Georgia, and it was in Methods.
Nah, oh, you're
And then
feeling
you
special.
suspiciously, and that's Katy Perry, by the way. Katy Perry's
Oh,
something
okay.
else entirely. Very much like
Why'd
Katy
you
Perry.
bring it up then?
I like Katy Perry. Well, Nefeli brought it up.
You like it? Oh, okay.
Why did you sound so judgmental about someone liking Katy Perry?
Yeah, what's wrong with
I
Katy
feel like
Perry?
that's more acceptable than Taylor Swift.
Exactly. Katy Perry
I
has
didn't
some
listen
good
to Taylor
songs.
Swift anyway.
You do.
I do not.
Show us your playlist then.
No,
Okay.
Exactly.
We win.
I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I do not.
Show us the playlist.
So it's Taylor Swift and non-copyright music. That's all
What's
you
copyright music? What the hell's that?
The corporate,
Corporate elevator
I was
music.
gonna say aeroplane music.
I did not listen to Taylor Swift, for your information.
Alright, whatever
Oh,
you say.
FYI, I don't, you know, it's, like, whatever. Like, you guys believe me, right? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
like,
listen
whatever.
to
I
Taylor
just,
Swift.
I know all the
promise,
lyrics
you
to
know,
the
it's like,
songs, and I know all the...
I don't know the lyrics to the songs.
Well, you can't exactly prove not to know, because then you can just lie. So,
Well, I'm not. I only know the lyrics to a couple of them.
Only a
Well,
couple of
not
them.
the whole entire lyrics.
Whenever I start singing Taylor Swift to ironically mock Georgia, Nefelli suspiciously is very eager to jump into the sing-alongs, knows all the lyrics.
I don't know the lyrics.
Whenever I forget the lyrics, like, I only know the choruses to half the songs, because I listened to the radio for, like, the first 6 years of my life. And then whenever I forget the lyrics, Nefelli is always there, very helpfully, to remind me of them.
I don't know all the lyrics. Alright, give me Taylor Swift right now.
You
Song.
can't prove that you don't know
No,
something.
no, just give me it.
Give you
A
what?
Taylor Swift song.
And what? And what are you going to do?
No, just tell me.
Just-
Just tell me.
What
come
is
on.
it? It's like
Oh.
raw. Yeah, that's the
Bro,
the
that's
lyric,
Katy
right?
Perry, you idiot.
Oh.
Sure, you'd know the difference.
Oh, you know the difference now. You know the difference between Katy
Yeah!
Do you have all the Taylor Swift things memorized?
No, I don't.
Ah.
Alright, give me a Taylor Swift song.
And what are you
right
going to do? Say
No,
you
just
don't
give
know
me
it.
one right now.
What will that prove?
now? Just give me one. I want to hear it.
You can just say that you don't know the
No,
thing.
just give me the Taylor Swift
Give you a Taylor Swift.
song.
Nathan?
I don't know a single Taylor Swift song off my head.
Oh my
Liar.
god.
Neither.
Uh,
Oh my god.
oh my god. Wait, why is that your reaction? It's like, oh, you don't know Taylor Swift
Oh my
now.
god, seriously? You don't know her?
Exposed in 4K,
I
ladies and
actually
gentlemen.
don't
This
though.
whole podcast will be just exposing Nefelli for Taylor Swift.
This will be a very interesting episode title. Episode 2, Exposing Nefelli.
I do not listen to Taylor Swift.
For the video thumbnail, I'm going to make it a photo of your dog, Nefelli.
Okay, and?
Sniffles, I mean snowy.
I mean, shitty. I mean...
You did not.
Sorry, I meant squirty.
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm done.
She's pissed the fuck off. She's angry.
We have a thin replacement, ladies and gentlemen, on her phone.
I'm looking at my Spotify playlist.
Nathan.
She's trying to find one that-
What am I supposed to do? She's just gonna hide it again, and if she's like looking through it, I can't do anything.
Alright, Nathan, your turn.
You can't throw it back to my turn. Okay, you asked me beforehand, and I'm returning it to it. What my favorite movie is.
Sorry, I just had to do a huge fart.
You can't do this. This is copyright music. We're gonna get
Oh my
claimed
God.
so bad. And hey, what?
Just say what the song is.
Why did you stop playing it?
Where's my volume on?
What did you? Okay, all right. Well, that was the thing.
No, we're gonna get claimed. No.
We're gonna get claimed.
Well,
No,
now we're
I
going to
believe
get
you.
demonetized, guys. Great job, Nefelli. Bravo. Bravo.
You could just take that part out.
How? Like that was such.
Yeah,
a
let me
big-
just mute the entire discussion while you were playing that.
Anyway, Will mentioned and asked me what my favorite movie
Sigh
was.
at me like you're better than me. All you've done is play Taylor Swift.
Play Taylor Swift.
Haven't talked about dogs or your food, surprisingly, yet. That's about it.
That was podcast conversation.
Let's
So-
go. The Codpast. I kind of like that name, actually. I kind of like that name.
We're not doing the cod pass. I can Google that right now. I guarantee
The
that.
cod pasta is just like a fish.
Yeah.
It's just the fish.
Codpast.
There's no cod pasta. Yep, there we are.
No, it's the top one-stop shop of adults with dyslexia.
See, the Codpast podcast. See?
2 of them. There's 2 of them.
It's comedic and educational one separately.
Sorry, Nathan. I think you need to go back to 4 Ps at a podcast.
I'm not going back to 4 pieces.
God forbid, Waggish Wednesdays.
I was Waggish Wednesdays is interesting. The fact that it didn't happen always on Wednesdays was it's funny.
I do not remember the last time we filmed that. We recorded that on a Wednesday. It was pretty cool, though.
I got added to the server and then it never happened again.
Well, did you get... I remember we kind of usurped Nefelli's podcast server at one point. Our last
Yeah, why'd
podcast
you
that
do
we
that?
ran.
You took my server and
One
made a new
episode, Nefelli restricted my ability
No,
to
I
talk.
actually didn't. I'm
so
not
I
even kidding.
used this as basis to
No,
overthrow the
well,
government
listen, Will.
and created my own
I swear on my
podcast
dog's
server.
life, I didn't do anything.
Your dog's life.
I didn't do anything
Your
to
dog's
Well,
life
I'm
is
gonna kill your
literally
dog.
like worth pennies.
Less.
I would trade peanuts for your dog's life. Cracking your knuckles does nothing. It's probably not going to show up on the audio. Oh.
Can I have a peanut, please, Nathan?
Catch in your
I
mouth.
wanted that one.
They're all like the same. All the same peanut.
Imagine like a menacing guy and he's like about to fight you and he doesn't crack his knuckle, he cracks his back.
Alright, let me just do my stretches real quick before I beat you up.
Nefeli always does that in math.
What do I do?
Like, it'd be dead silent in a methods class, and then she just, I don't know how she does it, but she can crack her back so loudly.
No, I can't. I
It's
can't
like-
crack my back.
Crack your back. Do it right now.
I can't with this chair.
Do it.
It has to be the school chairs. Because then you bend it like that. But it's not loud.
You just do a twist.
I can't do twist.
Nathan,
Okay,
did you
ready?
just fart?
Nathan!
No, I do
Alright,
not.
ready? Watch me. I can't do it. It doesn't crack.
Holy shit, how is your back formed? How is that not possible?
What? To crack it like that?
Yeah, you just turn around all the way. See?
What
It
the
was some
hell?
Ugh.
Oh, what was
No,
that?
thank you.
It was completed drive, it wasn't Sam.
Wait, what more? Nathan!
Okay.
What did you do?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Nathan has spilled the peanuts
Again.
again.
Okay, those are just like my fault. Okay,
Eat them.
I'm not eating
Eat,
floor
eat.
peanuts.
Eat them off the ground.
Nathan!
Eat them off the
Seriously,
ground.
Nathan?
I'll eat
Kids
one
are
of them.
starving.
I'll
Eat
eat
them.
All
one
of them, Nathan.
There
More
are
peanuts.
starving children.
It was
Nathan.
like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh my
7
God.
peanuts. Like half peanuts, in fact. There's 7 half peanuts.
That 7 peanuts would make the difference between life and death for a starving child, Nathan. How dare you?
No, it wouldn't.
Eat all 7 of them out of respect.
What do you want me to do? Ship floor peanuts to people that, like, who need it?
Nathan, if you don't eat all 7 of those peanuts, I'm going to make you hang out with Sam.
Sam's coming here anyways.
Is
Oh,
he?
yes.
I'll
And
check,
I'll
I'll
make you
check.
sit next to him. Mark my words, I will.
Is...
You're sitting here?
Yeah, he's sitting
Guess
on
what Sam is?
Sodi's house.
Yep.
Someone want to text him, maybe? So that he hasn't, like...
Perhaps we call him for content.
He's probably seshing on the balcony.
True.
Why wouldn't you just sesh while walking here, though?
Sam is addicted to cocoa melon.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's dial up Sam.
Call
Wow,
him,
on your
call
phone,
him, on the
seriously?
phone.
Where else am I going to call him? That's showing up? Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Please leave a detailed message after
Yeah,
the
he's
tone.
declined your
When you have
call.
finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
You can listen to him a voicemail.
Well, this is
How
the
do we
voice-
send voicemails?
This is the voicemail right
Yeah,
now.
we're on the voicemail
Oh, okay.
and also on the
Wait, what do you
podcast.
want to tell Sam?
Well, hey Sam, you're currently missing out on the podcast, and
Can you imagine?
I don't think, I think you should get here sooner. That'd be very nice. Thank you, Sam. Yeah.
Well, he's not in voice call, so... But it's also been like
Oh,
20
oh,
minutes.
oh, he said call back again. I accidentally hung up.
Oh, accidentally, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
you
sure,
accident-
Sam, sure. My hand slipped from my cigarette and I accidentally hung up.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want?
You said you were.
What do you want?
Not gonna pull up, dude? Oh, he's on the... Okay, he's on the train.
I thought it was in the book. Okay.
We're
Yeah,
on,
I'm literally about to catch the train over.
we're on the air, RN.
How many minutes have we been going?
30.
37? Do you want to do a longer one today? Because last time we
How
did
long
like
is
a
a longer
47
one?
minutes. Because last time it was only 40 minutes.
What do you mean only? I would never listen to that.
Alright, just let us know when you're
Well,
doing
you're
here.
not a very good podcaster. You know, I hate this podcast. I wouldn't
I
listen
don't
to it.
even like podcasts. I don't know, it's like... It's
To be honest, I just came here to sesh. Sort of goes.
You always call it a sesh. I feel like it's misleading.
This is, you're gonna like.
It's
get
just like,
people-
last time it was like, we sesh. It's like, okay, that makes sense. We sesh. Sesh at Gracie's house.
What does that mean? You, like, session as a concept is like vague.
Sesh now just means hanging out.
It's
To
just a-
you.
Okay,
Yeah, for you,
sesh
not for anyone else.
generally, when Will says it means session, and that's why he's shortened it to
Yeah.
sesh. But it's so confusing.
To
'Cause
anyone
when you-
that's like unaware of it or hasn't noticed that pattern, it's just like instantly like, oh, that's smoking. That makes sense.
Do we need to add a quick disclaimer?
I suppose.
When I say sesh, it means hanging out. When Nathan says sesh, on the other hand.
Well, it usually means smoking.
Okay, well, what happens if you say Sam's seshing, Will?
When are we going to get a replacement for I think when Sam here, I think Nefeli has to be the door person,
Oh
I
my,
think.
what's the door person?
Well, you stand at the door.
What?
Something funny about
Why
that?
is that so funny? Well, you stand at the door. Now, that was a hilarious.
What else would door person be?
What a well-crafted quip, Nathan.
That does show up.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
very
high five.
loudly in fact.
That was me and Nathan
You
high-fiving,
peeked the
so...
mic.
Sorry, audio listeners. Well, that.
Who else? Audio listeners.
I don't know. I just think yes, audio listeners. The visual viewers.
Well, we have no apologies for our visual listeners, on the other hand.
You want to do some fucking ASMR into the mic? Yes?
It's so loud when you.
Nefeli!
I didn't go on the ground. down.
didn't spill peanuts. Nepheli went to grab peanuts, and it was very loud.
That was actually really loud on the mic.
Can you stop eating the peanuts on the microphone?
I'm not.
Yes, you were.
Prove it.
Well, do you want to look at the thing? 'Cause it just like went up very quickly.
For what?
Before when we were at the time when she was crinkling with the thing, it was like all the way forward for like a little bit.
Nepheli.
The amount of disrespect. You just start chewing on peanuts.
Is there a problem?
Yes, there is a problem. I can't believe you'd do such a thing. You know.
Cope.
Did you just say cope?
Copium.
You are like the internet person and the oldest person alive.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I'm the youngest here.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
act like
clearly.
an
How are
old
you, like,
senile
40
person
then?
sometimes. I don't understand.
Nepheli simultaneously acts like a 12 and 40-year-old.
How the heck I told you?
I act like a 12-year-old. Oh my god, Eden, you said 8.
Oh.
Oh, a door person. Oh. It's like, what do you mean?
When Nepheli wants to get my attention on VC, she just goes, will.
That is a 12-year-old behavior.
What do you have to say for yourself, Nepheli? I was thinking, right?
Oh.
Oh no, not again.
Yes.
Wait, who's your side?
Sorry, Nepheli, you have a receding hairline. I think maybe we should just...
Look at yours. What's that?
Not receding? Is it receding, Nathan?
It's not. Your hairline is not receding.
No, I think you have the
Your
smallest
eyebrows are
like,
receding.
forehead to hairline thing I've ever seen in my entire
What do you
life.
mean? What do you mean? What does that mean?
The space between your eyebrows and your forehead is incredibly small.
What's the point? It's the opposite of receding.
What the fuck?
What? Are you implying that
Yeah, it's like your wig is moving
your
forward.
hairline is moving downward and like actively closing
I will
off?
not take this from the likes of you.
Watch out, well, it's gonna reach your eyebrows.
What?
Let's not have a fist fight on your first episode on the podcast.
It's not a bad thing, it just means you'll go bald slower. But like,
That's true.
like you
Still,
do
I'd
have
rather
very small.
I'd rather have a receding hairline than a, what do you guys call it?
Well, you have like a 3 head right
What's
now.
the opposite of receding? Encroaching hairline.
No, the territory.
My forehead is being overtaken by the likes of my hair. It's not that much.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that much.
Aww. It's the same as Nathan's.
What?
Let's see your...
Why?
Will you have like a 3
Usually,
head?
like, want people to reveal their
It's
foreheads.
called a 3-head.
You have a 3 head. See?
It is the length of 3 fingers.
Is mine?
No, yours is
Your
Your forehead.
Nathan, let's see
Like
your
5
forehead.
maybe.
5?
Nathan has a forehead as well.
I have 4.
Yeah.
And I just have a fucking 3-head, do I?
I can't.
I will not take this from the likes of you.
It's gonna be 2 in a couple of days. You better measure it.
I'm being insulted by Nepheli.
Maybe you should shave your hair a little back.
Shave my hairline. Is that a thing that people do?
Well, I mean, if you go
So-
bald, you're basically shaving your hairline.
What would that look like? I just have like a line of white hairline.
Yeah, I was just wearing a headband for a while. It was just my hair. What do you?
Apparently, I don't know how to word it. Have you guys seen Sam's hairline?
Oh my god.
What
He
about
has.
it?
It's like a
He's
reverse
the
with his
only
peak.
person I've seen with a reverse widow's peak. It's like, you know how with some people, Nathan has it as well, and so do I a little
Wait,
bit.
you have it?
I have a widow's
I have a very
Oh,
minor.
with
yeah,
his
he
peak.
does. I have a very minor one, but Sam sort of
Yeah, mine's-
Oh,
goes.
he's got like a V shape on his head.
Yeah, it sort of
No,
goes
it's not
up.
V shape, it's a circle, but it's a semicircle, like, watch out his hairline!
He has to walk in. We have to see this. I have no clue what you guys are talking
He sort
about.
of has a little. It's really weird. It's sort of just a
It's
little.
a semicircle, cut
like
out
he's-
his hair!
Yeah. Because his fringe is so long, you don't really notice.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
There's some funny photos of his hairline. I think it's very recent though. It's
That
a-
he shaved his circle in his
I don't
head?
know. I think it's
No,
receding
it doesn't
a little
look
bit.
shaved, because it was like, there's
I've just
absolutely
never
no
noticed
hair
it.
there.
Maybe I've never taken a good look at his forehead before.
Yeah, I didn't notice it until like a couple weeks ago.
You have to have a Sam forehead.
His
infection
5-head,
on
should I
plus.
say? My mistake.
he has a 5-head, you know.
He just makes up for the extra in your
Oh, it might actually be 5 fingers. Oh yeah, no, I see it up here. I see it.
Oh.
Not that much. It's only about an inch.
It's like the monk cut. That's what you're describing right now.
I pay good money to see Sam with just like there's like a line, like an equator on the top of his head, and the whole hair in front of it is just gone. But you won't notice it because of his fringe anyway. All right, Nathan, your turn.
Your turn.
You keep on returning it back to me.
Yeah, every single time I say your turn, you kind of blabble around for a minute, and then I think of a good conversation.
Yeah. Well, you. Again, this is like
just get on with it.
I just was. This is the third time I'm returning back to the point where Will prompted me.
Get him off the stage.
Before
Do some stand-up comedy,
just
Nathan.
Do I have to stop
I
on
can't
the
even
side?
get
Straight to the point.
Nathan, do some comedy. Do some stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy.
Go on,
Come on,
Nathan,
stand
stand up.
I'm not standing up.
Do some comedy.
Stand up, come on.
The picture on the like
It's gonna be you
on
standing
our
up.
thumbnail
I mean,
is
it's
all of us
fake
sitting.
anyway. Last time it was a phone on like a fucking space heater. And this is a table with a microphone with people sitting around.
Yeah, this was the setup in picture is a lot more.
We're sitting in my bedroom, which
I
is like
drew it
3
sort of
meters by
like-
3 meters.
That's the microphone. That's this, and I
Yeah.
sort of drew it to what it would be like if we could be in Gracie's basement.
I don't have a basement.
Not anymore.
Garage.
The garage, same thing.
Garage.
Are you British?
Garage.
you can't just go like. That's not gonna show him. You're not gonna face palm.
Philly does this to me in methods all the time. She covers her eyes so she can't see me. But my favorite trick is always just to.
Just stare at her even harder. Menacing over.
I know it's Apple Watch there, bitch. Actually, what is this?
Well, it's a thing that you.
Where
clip
is
on
your
the
Apple Watch?
stuff.
Oh, that hit me.
What?
Yeah, it did.
Quite the observation, Philly.
You'd be a great lawyer.
I actually do legal studies.
Your Honor, that hit me.
Your Honor, I'm a lawyer.
I feel like if we. Does anyone do legal studies here?
No.
This
I
judgment
don't
does.
believe so.
First man, yeah.
Sam does.
I'd be really interested to see a mock trial, because I get the feeling if anyone in legal studies actually did a mock trial, it would just be like exactly that.
I mean, they did one, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, because there was a
Nathan?
teacher and he sat on the table.
I think that they did do a mock trial.
Yeah,
at
I
some
remember
point.
because one of the teachers, I don't remember who it was, they had a table and they put a chair on top of it and sat on top of that to be the judge.
Your Honor, marijuana should be legalized. If it's so bad for you, I take it all the time, so I think I'd know.
If it's so bad for you, then let me just smoke all of it.
What would happen if I were to smoke one right now?
It sounds like a video. Like on this. What would happen if I smoked marijuana?
It's like a Vsauce video.
Yeah.
What would happen if I smoked marijuana? Nathan, get the music up. What's the Vsauce music called?
I don't know. I forget. I know I did some research on it and actually found it, but
Why
I
is
just
he
lost
not
it.
uploaded for like God knows how long?
Because he's been doing it for like 10 years.
Yeah, and his production value for it's a lot of work to do all the research
Yeah.
for it.
And it's not like MatPat how he's got like 20 million people doing his research. Like,
Matt Pat.
Matt
Yeah.
has 3 separate channels. No, 4, including GT Live or whatever. And then he also has 5 editing teams and 5 research teams or something.
Yeah, it's the equivalent if a Polygon or Vox or whatever was just one guy.
It literally is like Polygon though now.
Yeah.
It's literally like Five Nights at Freddy's, but sesh. And that's the theory. That's the episode for the day. He's done 85 Nights at Freddy's episodes.
I mean, yeah, because they make him a lot of money. And also, Scott's prompting it.
Yeah. I remember one night at a sleepover, I think you were there, Gracie. We
Yeah.
got the playlist up and we watched all the FNAF videos in one night.
Did we?
Yeah.
I thought we only watched some of them, because I remember people getting bored, and then we started watching, Nyan Cat.
Did we watch all of them?
I don't think we watched all of them. It'd take too long anyways.
Yeah, it would literally take, I think 12 hours.
How long would it take to watch all the Nathan videos?
What? That was... Why did you throw a wire at me?
Shut up, Nathan!
You just threw a wire at me, Will.
He's
What?
got a
Did
wire!
he, Nathan?
He did.
Did he?
Yes, he did. And you can't just oh, did he? Did he? I can't actually prove it because...
Can you give me my wire back, please,
he
for
did-
God's
okay,
sake?
See?
Hey!
He just confirmed that
I'm
I
a
have the
lawyer.
wire.
Yeah, but
You can't... Alright, I didn't steal the wire.
Oh.
You threw it at me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I
prove
can
it.
throw this at you, because I'm a lawyer.
All right, Nathan, your turn. What is with Marvel movies recently?
You can't just go.
I'm sorry. I went to see one.
You went to see one.
Which one?
Your one. I can't even remember what it was called now.
I mean, there's
That's
like
really bad.
30 coming
Was
out every single
Yeah.
hour of every day. So, like...
I feel like it's just the thing with Disney. I don't know what it is about their things anymore, but it's like I watched Obi-Wan, and it's just like a feeling. Like if someone just showed me a TV show, and it was like there's 10 TV shows, you get 10 episodes, and one of them is Disney, I could pick it out every single time.
It is insane how Disney has, like... Star Wars is like an infinite content resource, right? Holy shit, he just spelled peanuts.
It was one.
Third time, Nathan.
It was one.
You're done.
Nathan, you're being
Third
out.
strike. You're out.
Okay, it was one peanut.
Pick
I
it
just
up,
picked
Nathan.
it up. I
Eat
just
it.
picked it up.
Eat
Pick
it.
it up.
Every time you drop a peanut, you have to eat it.
Yeah.
It's a floor peanut.
Eat it.
It's hot.
Eat it.
And it wasn't a floor peanut until you dropped it. It was
Sure.
a bag peanut. Oh my
Mhm.
god, you actually ate that?
Nathan.
Nathan, that's so gross.
Ew.
It was one. It's not like I'm gonna
Nathan
die from
loves
it.
floor peanuts.
Yeah, he really eats them whenever he gets the chance, huh?
Right. Okay. Back to what you were saying, about Disney.
Oh yeah, Star Wars is like an infinite resource that you can make every single movie ever for. It literally, there's no way that you could run out of stuff, but somehow they've made it completely intolerable. Like, I don't know how you could ever possibly do that. Like, I feel even, like, a small group of, like, 18-year-olds could do better than what like a whole thing of Disney people can do.
Well, that's what they've done. Like, when you think about it, the only good things in the Star Wars universe come by some independent director. Like, Mandalorian. They only really bothered with that because Taika just, out of left field, like, single-handedly did better than the entirety of Star Wars 7 to 9 without a team of, oh, I think we should write this and blah, blah, blah. And then they take whatever's good, like Clone Wars and Mandalorian, that's made by someone who actually knows what the fuck they're doing. They turn it into a formula so they can make the same thing 100 times. And then it's like, when I was watching Obi-Wan, I feel like I've seen this. I've seen this when I watched Book of Boba.
Man here, I just had the game.
Make sure the
Someone
door
go-
is
Someone
closed.
go help Search Man.
Help him.
Yeah, because otherwise he's going to come into
I
my house
put-
and start knocking the
I
TV
put
over.
Nathan in charge of conversation.
Nathan, you're in charge of conversation now.
Right. Okay. I guess. Just
Search
wait for the
Man's
noise.
here. Wait, the fourth chair, it has a purpose now.
Yeah.
Go for it,
Fourth chair. I bring a fourth chair. Right.
Where?
I bring 4 chairs upstairs. There were 3 people I needed to bring chairs for, but now there's a 4th. So we would like to welcome.
It's a gentleman outside.
Would like to.
He's wearing a leather jacket.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it wasn't allowed.
We
I
would
didn't
like
know. Is
to.
it uniform policy?
Is this uniform policy? Yeah. He says it's uniform
Apparently,
policy.
Sam's leather jacket is uniform policy.
You have to sit on the bed.
I have to sit on the bed.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes, he does. We can't fit another chair in here.
Yes, we can.
He has to sit on the bed. Actually,
Will.
No, that's my leg space.
that's
You
what-
greedy! You're so greedy! You know, I want leg space, so I'm gonna just like, oh yes, my legs, and take up as much of the room as possible.
Move. We'd like to welcome Sam to the podcast.
And Sam from last episode's back.
I have to sit on the bed apparently.
What, he's like,
You have to sit on the
he's
bed.
50 minutes late or something?
Yes.
Okay.
This guy, I can't believe he's 50
How long
minutes
have we
late
been
for
running?
our
Let
podcast.
me. I can smell you, Sam.
Okay.
Sam is
52
only
minutes.
52 minutes late to the recording.
Oh,
Nice
close
catch.
one.
It's empty,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's like.
Nathan has
fine.
spilled peanuts on the ground 4 times.
3 times.
3 times. And he really likes eating them.
Sorry
Hey,
guys.
Will, can you smell something?
Should I go jump into the bathroom and just destroy myself quickly? Just
So-
smoke. Not smoke.
Tell us more. Tell us more about
You
this
smell
gym.
like an RSL.
Yeah, should I go like destroy myself with deodorant first?
Yeah,
before
go
I get
stand
angry?
in like the bathroom.
But
with
I
the
want
window open.
to hear the gym story.
Well, he can come back in after he doesn't smell like absolute
Yeah, let me-
asshole.
Yeah, let me stop smelling like an old man real quick, and then. Ow!
Alright, and
You
Sam.
gotta do it more. Yep. No.
Oh my god.
And Sam's left to apply deodorant since he
Ladies and
currently
gentlemen,
smells.
that was Sam's contribution to the podcast. Always good to see him.
Sometimes I have to put my body weight into opening that door.
My
when I'm like
balls.
in the morning when it's like I'm like weak or whatever. I feel like
Actually, just trapped in here.
I feel like I'm like a dwarf and I'm like leveraging something up like a huge mountain. Like a stone that's like for the building.
I don't even want to know what's wrong with that.
It's probably just like unscrewed a little bit. And it's like, oh, I'm freaking out because I'm unscrewed.
True, like Nathan.
There was a guy that was meant to come in to fix it and like fix the rest of the doors in this because a bunch of doors are broken. Did not come.
SMH Gary Poole.
I didn't go to a class
Hi.
so that I could like come here with that.
Yes, Sam.
And
So-
Sam's back. Welcome back, Sam, once more.
This is probably more potent than.
More potent.
What?
Yeah. How'd you?
There you go.
Thank you.
Alright.
Come in.
Hey guys.
And Sam's back.
Crazy, why do you have a microscope?
I had like a.
Because I haven't.
Did you devious
I
lick
used
it?
to grab it off my table and lift weights with it when I was in like year 8 because I didn't have any weights, so
It's a
I just
good
pick it up
quality
and like,
one.
what? Yeah.
Alright, Sam.
Yeah.
Do tell us what happened with the gym.
I didn't go. I didn't go to the gym in the end. My mum got really pissed off at the fact that I wasn't dressed apparently before we were supposed to go to the
Hey, well,
gym.
can I solve it?
Yeah, okay. But once you
The
come
felly is
over,
currently solving a Rubik's
I'm
Cube.
supposed to go.
and your parents were like, you gotta go to gym.
Why not? Is it not?
No.
Do you want to take a look at the
You're not going to
tiles?
the gym and you're not going to Gracie's.
Oh, why?
Because they were like. Because I wasn't ready and dressed ready, and my mum wasn't either though, but it's because I wasn't, and apparently I was told to, I wasn't allowed to go here or the gym, and I was forced to play League of Legends in my bedroom.
I'm guessing they changed your mind because I said it was alright.
No, I went and apologized, and then my mum said, fuck you, no, you know what, you can do whatever the hell you want, fuck off, and I left.
It's good strategy.
Yeah. So.
Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, hi, yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah.
What, like
55 minutes,
Yeah, 55
44
minutes.
seconds. It's good to have you.
That's fine. It's whatever.
I mean, we can record in advance. We can like stop it and then like have it.
What, put Sam like way in.
You can do that.
Sam, at the start, joins, and then he doesn't say anything for the whole thing, and then joins back like 15 minutes later. Hey guys, yeah.
55 minutes
55
later.
It's like
an hour later.
He
Sam
finally
says
contributes to the conversation at hand.
something. A bit like Nefelli, actually.
What I do?
Not contribute to the conversation. You're solving a Rubik's Cube.
She's trying to solve it, but I've like.
It's unsolvable.
That's what I was saying.
I know, but
It's both unsolvable and broken.
Oh.
So, do you want to take a look at the sides there?
yeah, I did. I looked. There's no blue thing.
Because I painted over them.
Oh.
Unsolvable Rubik's Cube.
I got that out of the back seat of someone else's car when I was 8.
Mm.
And I like stole it and then they cried. And I couldn't give it back because I was like, I don't want them to know I have it, but I do. It's like, what do I do with this?
So you just doubled down and you kept it.
Yeah, I doubled down, I kept it, and I guarantee you the next day they probably forgot about it. Because they were
Nice.
like, probably 4.
It's really not nice to do to Nathan. I'm sure he was really
I,
upset.
what? It's not my Rubik's Cube.
What if they're listening to the podcast now?
All the 10 viewers.
What would you have to say to them if one of our 10 viewers is the Rubik's Cube person?
I would say, how did I get that? Because I don't understand the like what happened around that at all. I just know I was in someone else's car.
It was for the greater good.
To be in someone else's car to get
To
that.
steal the Rubik's Cube.
To steal that so that she could not solve it. That was the end goal of all of this. Everything led up to this. Every single like pattern of events.
It was
Just
just
so
for
that she
Nefelli
could not
solve it.
solve it.
Not solve a Rubik's Cube, and so we would have this conversation for like a solid 5 minutes or something.
Very, very important to the rest
It's
of
been
like,
3 minutes
society.
actually. Nathan.
Sorry,
Oh, it's only
3
3.
minutes.
Actually.
Do you have any contributions, Sam?
Not really, no. Yeah.
Do you have any topics you'd like to discuss? Intellectual queries.
Intellectual. Why do you want time for that?
Okay,
Wow.
that was an unfair criticism.
Too far, Nefelli.
Oh.
You are the 12-year-old.
Nefelli was
Sam that.
Nefelli was denying listening to Taylor Swift before. If you
I
wanna
did
help us
not
with
listen
this
to
tour.
Taylor
That makes
Swift.
sense, yeah. That's not very music taste.
What were we asking Sam for advice on before?
Intellectual topics.
Right, intellectual ponderings.
I don't have any.
How about
Why are you
philosophical
whispering?
pondering?
I don't have any philosophical ponderings.
He doesn't have any philosophical ponderings.
You might have to speak a little louder to get into
Yeah,
that
you
thing.
sound like you're whispering.
Yeah, you're kind of on the back of it.
Oh, I'm getting too old for this.
My arthritis!
I can't speak loudly.
Oh.
Sam,
Yeah.
go on.
I don't have anything.
All right,
I don't
Sam.
have any topics.
What's your
sorry.
favorite? What's your favorite movie, Sam?
In Bruges.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, it's
What is it with British TV shows when they have
It's
a, when they have an international counterpart and they're always way worse?
It's a city.
It's like the British Office and like the British like Brooklyn Nine-Nine or British Love Island. Actually, British Love Island's pretty good.
British Office is better than American Office.
Yeah,
Shut the
sure
hell
it
up.
is. What is it with that?
Shut the heck up,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up, bro.
And a Rick and Morty, God forbid.
I keep seeing so many Rick and Morty ads. I was in the city yesterday, and it was all just Rick and Morty ads. I would
What
go
are they
past
advertising?
because
The
I
new
don't know.
season. The new
What?
season's
Season-
coming
There you go.
out.
Though.
When?
Season 6 or
September
whatever?
8th. No, season 7.
7.
It was
Uh,
that, and
September
it was like
8th.
constant like sponsorships. Like I'd go past like a fucking like shoe store, like Nike or whatever, and it'd be like Nike Rick and Morty shoes, and then they'd be the most ugly shoes you've ever seen in your entire life.
What, there's like a really gross green?
It was it was bright
Yeah.
green, the whole thing,
Yikes.
and it was those soles that have like holes in them on the sides, and it was just like, oh, so you can't wear that shoe.
Holes in your shoe on the
Oh, I
side.
gotta search
Yeah,
this
it's
up.
I don't
They
know,
might do that so no one buys them, so they can keep them in the window. No, I'm serious. What did they do that? That's a good plan.
what? So they don't buy the shoes.
Well, we're talking about it. It's a ridiculous green shoe.
Why would
You
they be in the
remember it.
window though?
Yeah, but like that doesn't net them any profit.
Yeah, but you remember where it came from.
I was making that up. It wasn't Nike.
Oh.
That was literally I was pulling the first shoe brand I could think of out of my brain.
The first green Rick and Morty
They're,
shoe.
they're actually Puma shoes. They're
Puma.
quite.
Oh my
they're
god.
quite
Okay, it
good
wasn't
looking.
those. It wasn't those.
It's not these ones?
No, it was gross like athletic shoes.
Shit, there's no other. I'm looking for them. Continue.
I was going up the escalator when I was seeing them, so I could.
I think these are the custom ones though. So.
Rick and Morty
It
green
was
shoes.
similar to that. It was like a sports shoe. So that's all I know about it.
Du- 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 du. Go on, Nathan. Actually, Ophelia, it's your turn.
Is it?
Well, that's a query. Yeah.
Here you go.
That's gross.
I got the
Yeah.
actual ones up. They are
See
kinda
what I mean?
gross, I'm not
See
gonna
what I
lie.
mean?
Do you want to visually describe them, Sam?
They're like
For our visual listeners at home.
they're like green.
The green
Wait,
shoes are
hold on.
green!
Hold on.
No!
They were Puma shoes. See, that's what I mean.
They're the Puma.
Right. Yeah.
And-
Do you want to? They're green.
They're like green sneakers with the portal fluids like texture shit with Rick and Morty on the inside tongue lace. Someone else describe them.
Can we see Sam's locked folder now?
Right.
No.
It is a bright
It's locked.
neon green in shoe with the soles of the shoe
It's a green shoe with
with a swirl texture that's a
Yeah,
different
the Rick and Morty
slight
like
neon green.
portal one, and also the soles are really thick. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now. The entire shoe, like the colors don't match. I'm looking at the inside of the shoe. It's actually leopard print in there.
What the
It's
hell?
leopard print on the. This is the worst shoe I've seen in my entire life. Holy shit!
Not great shoes.
Why'd you make it, Nathan?
I didn't make these shoes.
You designed
I
it.
was
Holy
not.
shit!
I was not
Oh,
in
that's
charge
really
of graphics
gross.
for the shoe.
Look at that.
Ugh.
See what I mean? Like that sucks.
That is disgusting.
Something that someone made in VizCon.
I need
Probably.
to see how much they are.
Viscom
People in
design
VizCom are better than that. Like,
Yeah.
What's
we're in the
bad?
VizCom room. You've seen their
What's
VizCom.
the bad art class? Is it visual arts?
Visual arts.
Visual arts
Yeah.
is bad art.
Which is
No,
the
it's
one where all
not.
the silly people go in.
The silly people.
Ceramics? I don't know.
Yeah, ceramics. That's it.
What?
My name's Nathan, and I
What's-
am going in VCal.
I haven't seen ceramics before. Or, like I've just never seen anyone do any ceramics at school. Like
Yeah, we
I
did
don't know
one
what's-
time in the art room.
yeah,
like,
no, that
in
was
baby.
not. Yeah, but I don't know anyone who has that as like a VCE thing. Is that a VCE thing?
Probably,
Ceramics,
yeah.
No, I think
Yeah.
ceramics is only year 10, year 10.
right?
Really?
No, I thought it was year 11.
Really?
I don't know why they'd build an entire room and then not
Yeah.
let all the year levels use it.
That's true.
But yeah, that just seems like wrong.
Well, I mean, the art center, study center.
Oh, you guys are gonna get it this year. The next year is gonna use it. Your year level. Blah, blah, blah,
Your
blah, blah, blah.
ancestors will use the art center. First built in 1883, we began construction on the Grand Art Center.
You know, we're constructing it. We spent millions of dollars on it. That's why we're letting every single other building literally collapse in on itself.
Yes, we've diverted all funding into getting builders and then firing them and then not getting new ones.
The ground is shifting. The ground is shifting.
The ground, it's made of dirt, so we can't build on that. We need to put in new ground.
No, it's a big issue. Big issue.
Very expensive, and we're not going to build the new study center either, so stop asking for it. But at the same time...
When you walk into the quadrangle, there is an actual thing propping up a door and a huge crack going on the side of it.
We're going to continue to advertise it, though, on the school website, along with the Waves of Willie.
There was a dead possum in the vents of your home group class for a while, you know.
Oh, that was
and
so
we took it
bad.
out, but like the scent's still there. But we can't really do anything
stunk.
about it. I didn't smell it. You
It
guys,
was really bad.
I did not smell
It
it
was
for
really
1
bad.
second.
You could only open it. You
Yeah.
could only really smell it when they opened the side room, because it was sort of more in the storeroom.
Uh-huh.
Also, those Rick and Morty shoes are selling for $135. So
It's probably ironic though.
That's like the average shoe price nowadays for like Puma and like all the fancy brands.
And
If you're not buying them from Target, then it's like all expensive.
yeah.
Like that's the regular price.
That's the match, Nathan.
What?
What happens when he causes inflation?
What about me? Cause I don't cause inflation.
Nathan loves inflation.
No, I do not love
He looks-
inflation.
He looks it up all the time.
I do not look at
Have you seen
inflation
his
all the
search
time.
history?
Yeah, I've seen it all right.
What? No, I don't look up inflation.
Nathan, the
all
kind
the
of
time.
MF to play glass animals on YouTube.
I don't play glass animal. I don't even like glass animals.
My mom was listening to her the other day in the shower.
Heat
I
waves
was
in
like,
the middle of June.
she waves in the middle of June.
That's the only glass animal song. It's the only one. I feel like glass animals. It's a bit like, you know, what's the one that Gracie listens to that put out High Hopes?
Oh,
Panic at
no.
the Disco. Like the rest of their
I
music
don't even know
is
where
like...
that came from. I don't know where the High Hopes thing came from. Because I don't listen to Panic at the Disco.
You did.
I don't.
You just said you hated it one day.
Yeah, I was like, I don't like High Hopes 'cause it's a bad song. And then everyone was like, you listen to Panic at the Disco and love it. And it's like, I said neither of those things. I don't know where you got that from.
Told me.
Well, it was obviously wrong.
They just told me one day, oh, Gracie really hates Panic at the Disco, but they really hate High Hopes. They listen to Panic at the Disco.
But I don't.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, they
So-
told me. But I feel like it's like that. Like the rest of their songs are like a completely different genre, but then they put out like one thing that's really mainstream and like everyone like.
I mean, from what I've learned, the early albums had like a full band, and then eventually it just became one guy, which is why the new album's like different.
Really?
Yeah, because like everyone else left. I don't know why, but then the same guy stayed and kept the band name in all of the previous songs, and so now he's just releasing his own shit, and it all sucks.
Oh.
You heard the newest song, right?
No,
that was
I haven't
total
heard it.
ass.
What, High Hopes or?
No, the one that was like, it was just like there was no music there. Like it was like elevator music.
Nathan, do you want to play it?
I don't know. I don't want to play.
I don't even know what it was called.
I use YouTube music.
I
I
have to put it
don't-
in my story one.
So what if I use YouTube Music?
Nathan.
What the fuck
Come
is my
on.
phone?
I don't use what because I listen to like. Really
You're probably the kind of
Under the
MF to
block
do
thing,
Blue
is that?
House and Pokemon.
Oh.
Let's be real.
I'm not even a Blue House in Pokemon. I'm not team what Mystic. I'm not Mystic.
What
Oh.
team
He's
are
not
you?
Mystic.
I'm
He's a good
Instinct.
one.
He's yellow.
Best one.
Yeah, cringe.
This is Pokemon Go, by the way. Eh?
I haven't caught any
Du-
Pokemon
du-
today.
And everyone, no, never mind. It's just Sam
Sorry, I'm
immediately
on
goes on
Pokemon
Pokemon Go, as I
I haven't
mentioned.
been on it today.
The like people on this thing don't know that everyone got into Pokemon Go at the same time, and nobody
Yeah,
knows.
because Miss Fear.
We need to start like advertising this pod. We need to think of a marketing
We're not gonna
strategy.
it's only our friends that like would ever
What are we
watch
gonna
it.
do, Nathan? What's the plan? You're our marketing chief officer.
I'm the marketing
I
guy.
found the song that's worse than High Hopes.
Oh.
See?
That's just,
Not great.
that's like the cold public toilet music.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And it gets worse when you listen to the rest of it because it's like
Taking a shit, I'm cold.
it's over and over again. It sucks.
I'm taking a shit.
Are you catching fucking Pokemon?
Oh, I'm gonna catch
There's
this
a-
Dew Spider
there's a
real
Dew
quick.
Spider.
Okay, no, stop looking. I can't do screenshots. No, everyone, go away.
I gotta what's the fucking Pokemon? He's big and he looks like he's got like a duck beak, but he's like made of fire.
Oh,
Oh.
But you know the one?
Duckbeak made of fire.
He's like mag.
Magma?
Magmuck?
No.
No,
That's not a Pokemon.
It's just kidding.
Magmuck is not a Pokemon.
you're like actually just. Like,
Just like combined two words
Magma.
that
I mean
sound.
that's what every Pokemon is. You're just
Mag-
combining random.
fire.
Sorry, there's
duck.
something called a Machoke. I think a Magmuck isn't too far off.
Fire duck.
Fire duck, yeah.
No.
Hold on, I'll find
It's
it.
the one that also looks like it has like two circles. It's like boobs on its head.
Nice.
Yes,
Sorry,
I
wait,
think.
what?
Nathan, that's very.
Oh, I know
appropriate.
exactly what you're
I
talking
forget
about
the
now
name
from the boob heads.
Yeah, I bet you guys
It's
do.
like the boob
Yeah, I
head
only
and the
saw the
duck
boobs.
beak.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is now. Actually.
It's Sam's
Hold
favorite
on, I'll
Pokemon.
find it. I don't remember what it was though.
Who at Game Freak decided that that was a good design?
Hear me out.
It looks pretty
What was
cool.
the inspiration?
Magma.
Yeah, it's
Magma.
Magma,
It's
that's what I
literally
said.
just called Magma.
Oh, it's
Magma,
like
yeah,
fire
okay.
chicken.
Who put like it's got what are the orbs on its head? Ed?
Boobs.
No, those aren't boobs.
It's a practical joke.
Mine tits. Yeah, there's never any good Pokemon around here. It's just all bugs because of the current event.
There was the Zigzagoons yesterday, which were good.
Yeah, but that wasn't like exclusive to my house.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what's I don't get new Pokemon designs anymore. Like, let's take an example of Scorbunny, which is like the Galarian new generation thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's based on soccer. Like the bunny plays soccer. Where in the wild is this? How did this bunny know what soccer was? Why did it evolve to like play soccer?
I've seen that. Yeah.
Gen 1 Pokemon, none of them knew soccer. Why are they?
The problem with Pokemon now is that some of them know soccer.
And it's a little ridiculous, but I can't believe this is like a real, like, believable animal. Of course, it's in like the world. It's like a little weird to me.
I mean, you have Pokemon that are literally just people. So,
I mean,
like...
That's true.
I mean, it's slightly different in this case. Like, Machoke is just like a strong Pokemon, like,
I'm
humanoid
talking about, like,
figure.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
It's literally just
That's true.
Because Mr. Mime, he's a mime.
I get as
It's natural selection, Nathan. Those who
Well,
were not
that
good at soccer
Pokemon where it's
were
like an outfit.
eliminated.
those who are not good at soccer.
They put one day Nefeli's ancestors put all the Pokemon in one big soccer rink. And were like, you play, and if you score, you get to live. They give bread to the ones who get points.
Right.
Eventually, Nathan, they evolve into score bunnies.
We're at like an hour 10 right now.
Oh, that's pretty stimulating conversation.
What? Hey, Nathan, come up with a topic.
Yes.
Hey,
I mean,
Nathan,
it works every
the
time,
topic.
doesn't it?
Kind of. When you just
I
interrupt
feel like
me
it's just you
halfway
stalling
through.
for time to try to find a topic.
I always about to like start, and then you just interrupt me before I start talking about like what you prompt me with.
Go on, Nathan. My apologies.
Right, for the third time today, a Will asked me what my favorite movie was.
When?
At the start of the podcast, he's like, Nathan, what's your favorite movie? And you asked specifically me and no one else.
Go on, Nathan.
Right. One of my favorite movies, I would say, is I would go with Wall-E. I think it's just a really well-made movie, aesthetically and like through the score. I think during the production of the movie, they had the sound designer on during it the whole time, so they could like visualize how each thing sounded when they animated it. Why are you putting your headphones in, Will? Are you just like blanking out my conversation as much as possible?
No, I'm listening.
Sure. What are you looking at on your phone then?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, okay. So when they were designing the movie and like putting it in production, it was really cool. And I think you're all snoring now. I say as soon as I talk about something. Okay, hey guys, what is your guys' favorite movie then?
I think Wally.
Do you want to keep going on that,
So
Nathan?
you guys think Wall-E is, the movie I just started talking about is the favorite movie?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's like emo.
I call it Bidoof.
You guys can't show... Stop showing each other Pokemon on your phones.
Hey, look at this Pokemon.
Oh, sweet. Is that Boss Baby?
That's... No, not the
You
Boss
said it like
Baby
his first and last
keychain.
name. Like, oh, Boss Baby.
Go on, Nathan. No, keep going. You were talking... What were you talking about again?
I was talking about Wall-E.
How's Bidoof? How do you not call it Bidoof before?
I just got my first Bidoof.
They're obsessed with Bidoof right now.
I mean, Wally was a really good movie, to be fair.
What, it came out in like...
2004.
You know? You
No.
just know that...
No, I don't.
You're
That
just
sounds
making up
believable.
numbers.
I think... No,
When
it
did
came
Wall-E
out...
come out?
No, it came out 2007, 6? 2007 and 6, around about that. I know it came out after...
2008.
Oh, it was close.
No, I was closer. You said 2004. That was like
And
before
what
we
did
were
you
born.
say?
2006, 2007.
Well, it's still
Liar.
wrong.
Yeah, it's still...
I'm still wrong, but I was closer. Are you listening to Slipknot, Sam?
How can you?
We're in the middle of a podcast and you're like blasting Slipknot.
That's
to me.
worse than Will.
No, it's not.
Hey, I was doing it ironically.
It's so loud, Sam.
I was putting my headphones into a bit to make it like it would be funny if I was pretending not to listen to Nathan's conversation. But Sam is unironically listening to Slipknot during Nathan's.
No, I've been listening to it this entire time.
So that explains why you've made no contributions.
No, it's because I'm listening to him. But I can still
Why
listen to
don't-
music.
tell us
at
what
the
Nathan
same
just
time.
said.
Alright, fine.
What movie was I talking about?
Wall-E.
Uh-huh.
You're literally
And
distracted both visually and audibly.
And how you were closer in getting the year right than someone else in this room, and it was you said 2006, 2007 or something.
And what?
Someone else.
I don't remember
What
who.
year?
Alright, okay.
I think we make Sam come up with the next conversation topic. How about that?
I'm catching Gourmeow right now.
That's the
Meow.
worst pronunciation.
Gourmeow.
Think glamorous and meow.
It's a cat with a curly tail. While listening to Slipknot. Are you happy with my conversation topic?
That's not a conversation because you're just saying.
Yeah, it's like an
stated.
observation.
Conversation
Alright.
is two-way.
Except when I
What's
make
it?
it.
Have you guys talked about Starburst yet?
No, we have not.
Why
Why
would
would
you
you
listen-
listen? Why would
actually
you talk
You
about
guys want
that?
to talk about Starburst?
Go
and
ahead.
how
Go ahead.
it got destroyed in Australia, and it's no cringe, and we can't get any.
Power 15, everyone.
Why did you say it like that? It's like, oh, it's cringe. Why did you just?
Oh, the Starburst isn't based. It's not based.
Right.
What have you not done your...
Due to supply and like demand issues, it was with
Just blind man.
supply. Okay. Starburst is currently because of how
Economic
expensive
shoes.
it is to
Yeah, it's just-
ship to Australia and the amount of supply they have to produce.
Why is it so expensive? Shipping is like dirt cheap.
Well, fuel is like crazy cheap, like crazy expensive right now.
Oh, is it because of fuel?
Yeah, fuel. Yeah, almost everything is due to fuel. All of imports and exports are a lot based on fuel. That's why our economy
Based.
crashed
Yeah, based.
after when fuel was so high, in cost, of course. And I think in general, not a lot of people demand.
Excuse me for a minute, Nathan. Is this conversation boring you, Craig?
No.
Please continue.
But demand wise, it wasn't really demanded in Australia.
What,
No.
Starburst?
Starbucks, yeah,
They're the best one.
You're sitting
they're
down.
good. Like, everyone demands it now because it's gone, right?
I just don't understand how... What's going on, Gracie?
He just uses daily adventure
like
incense while he's
incense.
sitting down in the house.
It's fine. Oh, a grumpig.
I just... Aren't people
Did
like...
you just say grumpy? Grumpy.
That is a
Sorry,
Pokemon, isn't it?
yeah, that's
Grumpy.
the other Pokemon.
What's your code? What's your code? What's your code?
I know, it's there. That's why I wasn't
Yeah,
turning
but it
very
was
far.
like nearly Yankee. But like, explain to me, Nathan. If surely
Pig is
you know
funny.
a Starburst is like this
Yeah,
much, you can
it's
ship
real.
them like thousands at a time.
No.
Surely they'd make that up though, the fuel costs.
What are you
That
talking
doesn't-
about?
Like the individual sales, wouldn't they offset the fuel costs?
If you were selling individual ones, then maybe.
What?
What
No,
do you-
no, Will.
Wouldn't you be able to sell them for more than it'd cost to
No.
ship them?
No.
Yes, but okay, no.
They're
But you
popular.
also have to take into account the production, the wrapping, all of that, at the shipping, and the like
Sweatshop costs.
and then no, not the sweatshop cost us, but
Oh,
probably.
true, Nathan.
probably-
They don't pay them. Yeah, very clever.
High five.
like actually paying to have your product on stores, and then like selling them and getting like stuff back. I'm pretty sure you have to pay. Wait, no, businesses. I don't know which way it is, but like
They pay you, and they take your stuff,
mm,
and they do it on the assumption that they will be able to sell it.
right, yeah. Either way, it's like supply and demand issues. It's hard to produce.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, Starburst. May you rest in peace in Australia.
I'm gonna miss
Have
them.
fun in what? England, Britain? I don't know. Oh,
Every other country.
Yeah.
every other
really.
country besides from Australia.
I mean, there's a lot of like Starburst like duplicates. Like, I don't, it's not very
Yeah,
difficult.
that's true.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Starburst to go up by like 100% on eBay.
No one's gonna buy. You'd be silly to buy. I like Starburst. Like, oh, limited rare Starburst in Australia.
I mean, that was Finn's first thought. I remember when he found out that Starburst were gone, he like turned to me and said, "I could sell that for a lot." That man's like an eBay monster. He has like individual code to like snipe auctions like a couple minutes before they're done.
That's not individual code. That's like a regular thing that people do.
He made it.
He didn't make it. I've seen
He's a
it.
monster.
I've seen the website he uses.
He's crazy.
And it's a website, by the way. He doesn't even have it downloaded. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a monster.
Bot sniping for eBay.
It's literally just a website. It's like you enter in, you like sign in, and then you put in the stuff. Like that's it.
Sam, why are you playing like mobile games? They're like the most brain dead mobile games as well. They're like the ones that advertise
it's
everywhere.
Brick Out, alright? It's good.
It's not.
I'm playing
It's called Brick Out, and you're saying to me that you do
Yes.
ASMR over the microphone? Is
Yes.
that what that was? You can kind of hear it a little bit. You can probably hear the bag more, if I'm honest.
You know, I always joked about replacing Nefelli with Sam and getting more stimulating conversation.
You're actually playing this fucking app. I don't even know what it is. I just don't like it.
Imagine the terrible day, Nathan, if me and you
It's a
are
good game.
ever sick. It would be poor Gracie running a podcast on her own with
That would
just
just
these
be
two.
me, like, after a shower in the bathroom. Like, talking into the mirror. That's all that would be.
Talking to the mirror.
Yeah, I'd, like, sit there and I, like, talk to myself. I'm like,
What do you think of the removal of Starburst from Australia?
I don't know. I would start, like, talking and then go off on, like, a rant and then talk for, like,
It's like
30 minutes.
That's literally the thing in like the Truman Show. You're like Truman. like talking to the mirror.
Crazy Truman!
I'm not like Truman! I'm not! Do you see any cameras in here?
Jim,
Like that one?
Jim Carrey.
I'm not Have you seen the version where someone edited Germa onto every single thing of the... There was a Truman Show cut, but it was just all the green screen Germa footage.
Like for the entire movie.
Yeah, and so they just edited him over every single one.
For 2 hours.
Yeah, I'll find
Damn.
it. It's called, like, the Germa Show.
That's impressive. The amount of work that would take.
Hold on, the Germa... See, it's real. It's real. It's not very well done, but, like...
The German show.
The Germa Show, and it's just
Oh,
Germa
like,
being replaced.
See, it's like, they did this for all...
I mean, to be fair, if you had to edit a feature-length thing of Germa, I'd get a bit sloppy with the editing as well.
It's the whole fucking movie.
You wanted to play North Pole?
That's good.
Ammonia? Surprise party!
I don't know what they did for this bit, because I know... Okay, this is like the bit where Truman's escaping. See? It's the whole show, but it's Germa. And it's like,
Who does that, man?
I don't know, some random chat room, but he's aware of it, which was weird. He like brought it up. He was like, I can't show it, but someone made an entire Truman Show, but it was me.
Whenever I drop into his streams, it's like he's always announcing some crazy shit his viewers have done. I remember one time, there was like this viewer of his that was like a biologist, and they named some obscure virus,
Oh, that
like
thing! Yeah.
germitis or something. I don't know what it was, but it's
Yeah.
like an official thing if you look up germitis or whatever.
Yeah, I know the one. Because everyone in chat was calling it like, oh, he was like, chat's scientists, chat is doctors, it's insane. And everyone was like, that's fake. That never happened. It was just chat getting like angry.
You're fake, Nathan.
I'm not fake, Ick. I can't believe you'd say such a thing.
I pray for the day where I get a virus named after me after being a really successful Twitch viewer.
Viewer?
Well, I did.
Well, you're the viewer, so there's someone else named
I feel like I'd pay good money to watch The Truman Show, but instead of Truman, it's Sam.
Why?
Think of how easy that would be.
I mean, you could put up cameras in his house.
We could, for
Yeah, I
the low
probably
production
wouldn't notice
quality,
it
we
either.
could, put up a couple cameras. We could just pay off, who does he talk to? We could get a job replacement. I realize I have to beep all these people's names out. Okay.
That's
I
fine.
mean, you could just say you could not replace them and just pay them.
I feel like it would be really easy. All we'd have to do is pay his biology teacher.
I don't speak to the biology
Yeah,
teacher.
that's the one
I'm
person who you
gone.
don't pay because he's never in the class.
I'm never there.
And we'd need to get a personality-less grey cat, and then I think we'd be done.
What?
Why are you replacing all the people instead of just paying them?
Just pay them.
That's not how Truman Show is. It's
Yeah,
the
it
people that already...
I've seen the German cut. I think I'd know.
Well, the 4 seconds you watched of it.
Time for more tea.
Also, why are you paying the cat? You don't need to.
Yeah.
You don't.
You don't need to pay.
I just paid catnip.
You just put Oscar there.
You just like
He'll just
replace.
do the same
You'd
shit.
find some way to get in the floor again, then
You
that
just-
would be really
Well, it's
expensive.
almost
No.
double the length of the previous one.
Yeah!
Well, you just replace Sam's cat with like a robo-cat, and like that'd be the recording thing as well.
Just replace
And it'd be
Sam's
the same
cat
thing.
with, like, a solid prop.
It's just like an unmoving object or something.
And you would not be able to tell the difference.
I think I noticed. My cat moves.
I don't think you would.
My cat moves, guys, I promise.
Actually, to be fair, he every time I saw him today, he was just stood still. and I haven't seen him blink today yet.
You just get, like, a stuffed animal, make it Sam's cat, and then put it around and occasionally get a string and, like, drag it across the floor. You're done.
What if you got it, like, haunted so it move itself?
Ooh. Yeah, put some little, like, wheels on the bottom of its foot that you kind of just...
Put it on a Roomba. Just like,
Yeah.
set it across the house. Have you seen those things? And it's like a Roomba, but like flying.
Flying
What?
Roomba?
Yeah.
Hold on.
What?
I'm searching this up.
How would you even do that? Isn't the point of a Roomba to clean the floor?
Yeah, but just like for fun.
Oh, they just made what? What did they do? Did they put like hover
I don't
thingies?
fucking know. I know, but it was like a lightweight version of it, and they were like making it like
What
fly.
What the hell?
It's actually a video
Oh, like it's a.
That wasn't what I was watching it on Reddit, but like
on Reddit.
yeah,
Alright, hold
I
on.
don't know where the fuck I saw it. but,
Reddit.
like,
I'm gonna put Reddit at the end of this sentence.
God forbid.
Roomba that can fly. It's just the same thing again.
okay, this is not where I saw it. So
Okay.
I saw it on r/funny.
I saw this insane fucking like magic trick the other day on Reddit because I was you know.
As you do, a big viewer of.
And
dank
they
memes.
were like, they had a newspaper and they were like pouring like water into it, and that was like normal. But the amount of like showmanship they had was insane because there was an entire room of people watching them do this, and they just had the newspaper and they were just pouring beer into it, pouring out. They would like and like move their hands around, and do like crazy like
And
sounds.
what's the trick?
Because they were pouring water into a newspaper and it was disappearing, and they would pour it back out again after the straightening it.
As in the newspaper?
Yeah,
The new what? That's kind of.
They'd straighten the
cool.
newspaper. And
yeah.
then they'd...
Hold on, I'll find it.
How?
Because there's
Newspaper liquid.
There's like a container in the newspaper, but the thing is that trick normally is you need an insane amount of like showmanship and like crazy like dexterity to do it, and he was just doing it like
What the hell?
just like randomly like moving his hands and waving them. It was like hold on, I'll try to find it. I don't know if I can.
Have you addressed the mic situation already?
What mic situation?
The fact that it's taped on top of a.
I think we said something
Heater?
about the previous podcast being like on a heater,
Yeah.
but I don't think we've said specifically that this one is also on a heater.
So we have a snowball mic with the stand removed, taped on top of Gracie's PS5 heater,
Yeah.
and that's what we're all talking into. Oh, sorry, me, Nathan, and Gracie and Sam are talking into. My mistake.
You know that's how my mic usually is now. Because I snapped all the
Taped to
legs.
a heater?
No. I snapped all the legs off the stand because of the amount of times from League I'd hit the top of my mic until the plastic around the
We need to
edges
talk about that,
snapped
by the way.
off.
You have a problem.
We need to talk about that.
This happened like months ago.
I found the magic trick. So
Okay, can you see this?
There's a look at that magic trick.
it's a beer.
Cup of beer,
Alright, cool. Cup of tea.
and they're holding it right now
He's
above.
holding a newspaper in the other hand.
What the hell?
What the fuck? He's gonna do it
And it's just
again?
like pouring into the newspaper, and then
What?
it's
Wait,
gone,
how?
and it disappears,
Magic is real. What is this?
and then he pours it back out into the newspaper.
See what I
This
mean?
guy's insane.
Holy
And there's
shit!
more than one video of it.
And yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Holy shit.
And
Okay,
Ophelia is
see-
looking at food videos.
And he's got
Oh
the
my-
entire room like doing.
How did you do that?
See, I genuinely can't figure out how that works.
Do you want to know? It's just you. There's a container.
No, don't spoil it. No, no, no.
I already explained this earlier.
Yeah, I can kind of guess the container, but also
That was really well
extreme-
done.
The performance. It's also,
That's what I'm talking about. The performance. It's
Yeah.
like insane.
Now, Ophelia, would you like to explain what you're watching on your phone while ignoring the rest of the podcast?
Nothing.
You're watching nothing. So you're just like doom scrolling on your phone.
I'm looking at my home screen. Look.
That's better than what the
You're
failure was
not.
doing.
Slipknot.
No, my son.
Slipknot, Sam.
Do you want to put on I'm an Addict?
No,
I'm an
it's not happening. I'll fight him. I'll do it. Oh shit!
Don't
You hit
even
the
lie.
mic!
Because I can't grab my ears, my phone.
His touchscreen is non-functional. Where's Addict? What the fuck?
You putting it on yourself?
Dude, it's right there. It's at the very top
I'm
of
an
your.
addict.
I'll put it on
I'm
myself.
an addict. Okay, I feel like for our next segment, we have to switch gears a little
Our
bit.
next segment, we've
segment.
been going for an hour 30.
I just think
And
we,
more
we,
shots
we
in.
need to do this. We need to do this.
Do you want? This is going to be an infinite podcast if we keep
Dude.
going.
Just before we finish, we need to just address the elephant in the room. Sam, I feel like this would be a good time for a group therapy circle. We noticed you've gotten back into League recently,
Oh yeah.
and we're
So
concerned.
it's me.
We, as your friends,
Why
we
would
just
you name them? Why?
Oh, you have to edit that out.
yes, I do have to edit that out.
Sorry, that's just.
We just wanted to just do a bit of an intervention. We just don't you have enough vices, Sam?
Wow.
Why don't you
What?
tell us what got you back into it?
I started playing it like a month or two before everyone else started playing it again, because I was playing with.
You're allowed to name him. He was in
Oh,
the first
am I allowed to
episode.
name?
He was? Oh, okay.
He was in the first episode along with Jonah.
Oh, okay, Chris. Yeah, no, I played with Chris.
Oh yeah, I guess they were on the original podcast.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
You guys just mentioned him. I'm fair enough. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
Chris. I played with Chris.
Felly, stop sending Bakugo to people. I hate you so much.
What?
You're just like in the middle of this conversation, like Bakugo.
We were on a really good conversation point.
That's like level shit. What the fuck?
like
Sending Bakugos to people.
like it's
Stop.
just the Bakugo's head because it's like whatever. I think Bakugo recently died or something.
Oh shit, that's
Skull
funny.
emoji.
Wait, oh, in the
We
manga.
used it
In
the
the
skull
manga or
emoji.
something?
Yeah,
That's
I
why
think I
everyone.
saw-
That's why he keeps like skull emoji. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I think I saw a post about him literally getting killed. Is it on the
Oh, good,
manga?
I guess.
Yeah, like
Glad that they're not afraid to kill fan favorites.
In My Hero Academia season 340,
yeah.
Bakugo
This time
finally...
they're going to the fair.
What? No, the clown villain's here.
Oh no, not again.
Mm.
Like I stopped watching it after they started doing the thing where they all were in like an arena. It's like I watched it up till then and I was like, oh, I
You
don't
haven't
care.
seen One Piece season 4000. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I keep thinking One Piece much like everywhere. I go somewhere to buy something and it's like, oh, One Piece.
Yeah, One Piece is huge.
You really can't enjoy One Piece unless you've seen all the previous 3,000 seasons.
No,
You-
the popularity of One Piece is rising a little bit.
I don't
just
understand.
because of
It's
the
like
arc they're
it's
in
like
now.
not beginner friendly at all because it's like, oh, you want to know about whatever the fuck is
Oh,
going on recently?
dude.
Oh, just watch everything up to that
Yeah.
point.
I've watched One Piece now. I didn't even watch all the other episodes. I watched a 3-hour long description of all the other videos.
It's like a
So it's like
1 week commitment of like constant watching.
More than one week.
Yeah.
yeah, the first 8 episodes, nothing happens anyway.
Yeah,
like-
like the entire show.
It's
Like my brother's watched the entirety of One Piece. Like I might be wrong.
Really?
Yeah, he watched
Damn.
it. He like dedicated the time to it. He like sat there and was like, I'm gonna watch One Piece this holidays.
That's so much.
See,
effort.
Yeah.
that's like a lot of effort, and it's sick. But also, when it like was and he was watching it in class, and
Yeah,
he was,
exactly.
he was like, "Oh yeah, I just I watched all of One Piece in 3 months." It's like
3 months.
3 months though. Has he spelled more
Yes,
nuts
he-
in
I-
We-
Dude,
one.
what is
Yeah,
It was
he-
one.
We
You have to
interrupt
eat
this
it.
conversation for another announcement.
You're not
Nathan
getting
has
it.
spilled
You're not
his
getting
fourth.
it, Will.
Give
You're
me
not
some
getting
fucking
it.
peanuts. Oh, I don't want your hand peanuts.
You're the same as the Felly.
Wasn't that off the floor?
Nathan has to pick it up. Rules are rules.
All right.
Still making him do it.
Lot of peanuts.
So how long is this gonna go for while in the podcast?
Yeah, exactly.
We
It's
need to
been
wrap up.
An
To be-
hour 40.
To be fair, like
You want to cut
it's
this
kind of
down?
stretching it out now as well.
Yeah.
Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're the one that edits the podcast.
Yeah, you're the one who.
You'll have to listen to all of this as again,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Good luck,
exactly.
dude.
Alright, thanks for listening, everyone. Unnamed podcast. Nathan, do you want to do the final words?
Right. Thank you for listening to our unnamed podcast. Us. I appreciate you listening. What do we want to do the standard like share, follow?
Piss your pants directly into your seat. Pee and shit in your seat right now. Good fucking bye. Good
Right.
fucking bye.
Right
See ya.
now.